Welcome back to Big Brother. Okay, so I have watched Big Brother. I've watched pretty much all the seasons, but I didn't watch when they aired. I've only seen since the Brendan, Rachel, Jordan, Jeff, Danielle, Dick season. That's when I started watching with my mom, and I've seen every season since then. Okay, so season 23. My opinions, let's start. Okay, my ranking, okay, this is so far when I'm making this, Frenchie and that surfer guy have already gone home. Okay, so we're in week 3. So this is what I think is gonna happen. Just based off that, I'm just gonna throw out a random ranking I think they're gonna end up in and see how close I get. So I think next to go is gonna be Whitney, then Brent, then Tiffany, then Hannah, then Azah, then Derek F, then Xavier, then Brittany, then Christian, then Sarah Beth,
Kylan,
then Derek X, and Claire. I feel like I'm forgetting someone. Do I have Hannah? Oh no, I have Hannah. So my favorite right now is Derek X. I think Claire is gonna do really well too. So those are my top 2. I always forget about Xavier. He just got head of household. He seems okay. You know what I hate? Me and my sister were talking about this. You know what I hate about Big Brother recently? They have to tell everyone their plans. Xavier was I need to go tell Brent that I might put him up on the block so he doesn't freak out. But then he doesn't tell Brittany, who was just on the block and will freak out. And now if he goes to tell her that she's just a pawn, she's obviously not going to believe him because he should have just told her before and then left Brent to be surprised. Because if they want him out, they want him out. He's not going to forgive you for putting him on the block. I think that's so dumb. Christian, let me just reenact this scene for you. Frenchie's nervous that Christian and Alyssa, did I have Alyssa? Oh, I don't have Alyssa on there. Alyssa, I feel will come probably someplace between, I think it'll be Brittany, Alyssa, then Christian. Okay, so Frenchie goes up to Christian and Alyssa and he's like, I think you guys are dating or have a showmance. And Christian's like, no, I know why you're saying that. It's because we look like a good couple, isn't it? And Alyssa's like, and Christian's like, we look like we'd be good together. That was so awkward. Whitney is just kind of there for me. I don't really mind if she stays or goes. Brent, I didn't like, and then I liked him when he opened up to Frenchie, and now I don't like him again because they're so true about him being so egotistical. Is he okay? Going up to all the girls and being like, I want to work with you because I trust you, not because I'm in love with you. No one cares. Get away. Tiffany, oh, I like her. Wait, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I like her. I don't know why I have her ranked so low. I think it's because I thought that she was gonna kind of be with Frenchie, because it seemed like they had a close bond, but then she was kind of against him. So I actually feel she'll probably go a little farther than I have her ranked. Hannah I like, but she's also just one that's kind of there. She hasn't really done anything yet. Azah, I really like her after she was put me up instead of Brittany. I don't want Brittany to have to go through that again. That was so cute and nice. Derek F, Big D, I don't like him or not like him either way. I was kind of scared of him though when he was after knowing Frenchie for a week, he was or 2 weeks, he was that's not us, we don't give up. I was scared. I was if I was Frenchie I would cry. Xavier, he's just kind of there for me too. I thought it was funny when he was ironing that paper towel. Brittany I like, but I have a feeling she's gonna be kind of on the outskirts just because she hasn't fit into the 2 alliances, and she was loyal to Frenchie and they were clearly targeting her, and I feel she kind of has an explosive personality, so she might get herself in trouble that way. Christian I think is gonna be kind of seen as a big threat, but he's kind of laying low after the first week, but I think he'll become a threat later on. But I also think he'll be good at competition, so he'll kind of get far. People seem to like him. I really like Sarah Beth. She's so cute and nice, so I hope she goes far. And then Derek X and Claire are my favorites so far, and Derek X seems he's going to be a veto comp beast, so I hope he goes really far, and he's just so cute. And then Claire I think is another one who just kind of has a handle on the house, so I hope she goes far. I like the 4 groups thing. They did that in Jordan and Jeff's season where it was the athletes, the geek, the brainiacs or whatever. I kind of like that, like starting off in your team, seeing where that goes. Like I wonder how long they have until that breaks up. And then wild card competition I like how this latest one was like everyone was doing it at once, because sometimes when you're like those ones where they're just doing it by themselves can get like kind of boring. Julie, okay, has anyone else noticed that Julie is all of a sudden like doing inspirational quotes? Me and my family like think that's the funniest thing on the planet. She's just like random, like, I'm trying to think of what she said last time. Yeah, she said, from outside the Big Brother house, I'm Julie Chen Moonves, and remember the golden rule, do unto others as you would have them do unto you. I'm just confused, like, why is she being so inspirational? Like, what?
But first.
Land right on that booty, girl. You're okay,
And now she's just been saying random quotes. Like, I'm really confused. She said one the other day, and it was just like, what? Julie Chen is so awkward. Like, Frenchie was just like coming out, and he's like, oh, like I don't even remember what he said, but she was like, whoa, stay in your seat. She was like, distance. And then she was like, whoa, relax, stay where you are. And he was like just sitting there. She was like, whoa, relax. So yeah, she's just like really awkward, and it like makes me laugh. Like, I just always cringe at the interviews. Like, I get uncomfortable. I'm like, ugh. That's all I got to say. I'll do a prediction for this week. So I think, well, I guess I hope the nominations stay the same, but I do feel kind of bad for Brittany. But I hope Brent goes home because I don't like him anymore. And then like if once Brent is gone, I feel like they'll probably target Whitney or Brittany, just because like everyone in the house is somehow connected to everyone else. Like, well, except like maybe Claire, I guess. Like Claire and Sarah Beth, because then there's like the Cookout Alliance, so none of them will ever nominate each other. And then there's like the one ace guy, Derek X, with the Kings and Queens Alliance. Oh, which I think has Sarah Beth and Claire. So yeah, so I feel like the only people they can target would be like Whitney and Brittany. So I think they'll probably be the ones to go next, unless one of them wins power or if someone else turns on someone else. And I'll see you next time on Big Brother. For now, let's eavesdrop on the house guests.